I once told a politician that for us, we are not disabled. It is they, society and government, that is making us disabled. But they don't think of us to make places accessible, to let us hear, to let us see what. My name is Lillian Bruce Lyle. I was born 72 years ago in Accra here, at Jamestown. I'm married. Fortunately for me, the problems that persons with disability go through in marriage, I didn't experience any, because my husband's family did not have any objection to him marrying me, and they like me so much. So I'm married. We've been married for the past 36 years, 37 years. We have 2 children, a boy and a girl. They are all grown up. They are all working by the grace of God. At 10 months, I had polio, and I was taken to the hospital, had an injection, and that was the end. I had fever. It came, at that time, nobody knew what polio is. There had not been any vaccine found, so everybody thinks as soon as you are hot, your body is hot, you get a temperature, they send you to the hospital. And that is exactly what my mother did. From the hospital, when they came home, they realized that I couldn't stand. But I had then walked. I had walked normally. I'm told I walked at 10 months. And this thing happened after 1 year. So that was the end. When I was going to the secondary school, the problem I had was because they thought I need somebody to assist me. They didn't want to accept me as a boarder. So they asked me to be coming every day, to be a day student. So my uncle had to go to the Crippled Society to lodge a complaint there. So it was the Crippled Society who came in to tell the school authorities. And my uncle told them that I would be a boarder because I don't need any assistant. I do everything myself. That was how my mother brought me up. In fact, my mother never made me feel disabled, but he made me do everything myself. So when they admitted me on condition that they will see if in that term I won't be a bother to them. And thank God I wasn't a bother. So they continued to have me, and I successfully completed my education up to 6th form there. Now in my workplace, when I finished and I was looking for a job, when I attended the medical exam, the doctor, I was surprised. The doctor asked me whether I can do the work. And I said, why do you ask me that question? I'm not going to dig. Neither am I going to carry. I'm not a laborer for you to ask me that question. The work that I'm looking for is a sitting down work, a sedentary work. So can't I do it? When I asked him this, then he couldn't answer again. He just had to recommend me for the work. In my working life, it's the way you carry yourself. In my working life, I never gave excuses. I remember when I was attending my chief director's interview, that was a remark somebody on the panel said that, you have worked in so many places that those who are working on their 2 feet, they stay at one place. But you have gone round, because I started my work in Ho, came to Kumasi, and then to Accra and back to Kumasi. And I don't, honestly, until I get to a point where I realize that there is a barrier, like climbing steps without banister stairs and so on. Then that's when I ask for help. Apart from that, I feel comfortable doing everything. And because of that, my colleagues too never complained about me. In Ghana, because of our cultural beliefs and our superstitious perceptions, sometimes in other areas, they see persons with disability and they won't even want to come near them, thinking that it is the devil that is in you. So when they get near you, they will be infected. I had a friend, he said in their community, in their house, they eat communally. When your mother prepares food, everybody comes to eat. But because of his disability, the mothers don't want their children to eat with him. So it is our cultural beliefs, and they think that because of your disability, you always need help. And they tend to give you the help that is not suitable for you. There is a lot that government can do. And for us, for persons with disabilities, we have given them what we want by way of our act. The act was approved by government, but I don't see them following it. We gave them 10 years moratorium to make public places accessible. Even their own public places, like the offices, government offices, have not been made accessible, apart from the Ministry of Labor and Employment, which was formerly being occupied by the Ministry of Social Welfare. And as for civil society organizations, our federation is a civil society organization. We have been doing a lot to conscientize them so that they know what to do. Now we have these SDGs, leave no one behind. They are leaving all of us behind because they are not putting us as part of the population. They are not being considered as part of the population. So this is what we expect. We have been making noise. As for our civil society organization, currently we are even asking them, the gender bill, we want them to include women with disabilities. They haven't seen the need to even change it. Am I disabled? It's society who is making me disabled.